Hello, everybody. Just starting off here. Merry Christmas to everyone. I hope everyone had a good day. Merry Christmas to you too, Michael. Anthony Fishbowl just got a Steenfott Aquatics hoodie. So excited. Awesome. I actually lost mine. I have no idea where it is. Nisi says, Merry Christmas from the Norths. About to get started on dinner. We'll be listening. Oh, Deer and Pub says, oh, Big Steen, where art thou? Here I am. Let's move this chat over here. Looking festive. Yep. Donna Kate, Merry Christmas to you too. Merry Christmas, Justin. Sure, Carl, Merry Christmas. Bearded Fish Keeper, how you doing, my friend? Merry Christmas from Fish Girl. Merry Christmas from Sepith. Flynn, how you doing? Multi-Tank Addiction. Yo, Bob, Merry Christmas. Shogun Atomic. Thank you, everyone. So I want to know who got fish stuff for Christmas. Stokes says, foot of snow for Christmas morning. Gotta love Canada. I got about 2 inches of snow. It's the first white Christmas I've had. Shoot, it's probably been 10 years. Christmas is already over. Yeah, Christmas has been over for me for a while. Ian, Merry Christmas. Carla says, me. Well, what did you get? What do you guys get for Christmas? Fish related. Or not fish related, I don't care. Terry, Merry Christmas. I got a free 50-gallon tank. Awesome. Happy Pagan Pine Tree Celebration Day. All right. Christmas was yesterday here in Australia. Yep. Got a light and a filter. Awesome. Doug of the North says, we did, thanks to Secret Santa. I hope you appreciate it, Doug. Not appreciate it, I should say I hope you enjoy it. Merry Christmas from cold and snowy Toledo, Ohio. Now you probably have snow. Rachel Leary says, Merry to you too, Rachel. I got gift cards to my LFS. Still can't believe they actually got me something I want. Yeah, amazing how that works. Nathan got an Episto for Christmas, but after I put it in my planted tank, I can't find it anymore. Just wait. Wait till it gets used to its new home, then it'll probably come out. Big Eyes, hello. Captain Savage Aquatics, how you doing, Brian? C Squared got a new test kit, awesome. The Fish Bowl says, I got an Aquarium Co-op $25 gift card and shirt, also got $100 to fund the new fish room. Awesome. Tori got test kits, baggy thingy to hang on the side, a bagging, oh, those are actually really handy. I can't believe I went years and years without them before I finally got one. GH, KH, and phosphate tests. Phosphate, nice. 20 extra tubes. I would always break those stupid tubes. And a $50 gift card to the co-op. Awesome. Anthony, Merry Christmas to you. Hello, Kang Lee. Crips, Java Moss, and some Endler Guppy crosses. Multi-Tank Addiction says, I got 4 heaters for the 4 heaters for 1 40-gallon? For the 40 gallons. Taco Time gift card. 45 bucks to Fleet Farm. I don't even know what that is. Mike says, I got ick for Xmas in my tank this morning. Always nice when you get something like that on days that shops are closed. Yep. I always recommend having meds on hand. You never know. Chris said, my kids gave me 400 bucks to buy fish stuff. Awesome. Have you had chair mast dinner? I don't know what chair mast dinner is. Amy says, I asked for a Heiko Blahir's book. I got bike boots. Not a lot of people probably understand that book. Chair mast. Oh, Christmas dinner. Duh. No dinner for me. Chair mast. I don't know. I thought chair mast was some crazy Canadian thing. What do I know? My present to myself was a Fluval 2.0 from the co-op sale. Couldn't resist. Awesome. Mike says, Merry Christmas. Finally set up my 75 yesterday for my discus. Tell gender of 24-karat white clouds. I'm not a white cloud expert. We don't celebrate for adults, and I have longfin white clouds. I don't know if there's a difference. But Rachel says, we don't celebrate for adults. I got the joy of traveling the week of Christmas and had an awesome trip. It looked like it, Rachel. Michael's Fish Room, tell me about it. I got a new phone that does 4K videos too, but that was from me. Steenfott Aquatics Fleet Farm is the manly equivalent of Walmart. That sounds actually pretty cool. A manly Walmart? Going to watch the Raiders catch you after the game. They're just going to lose, Douglas. Why waste the time? I got an empty bank account for Christmas. I was gifted an encyclopedia of freshwater fish and fish store gift certificates. BC Fisher, and if that's the book I'm thinking of, I need to get my hands on that one too. I need more books. Bob, Doug and I are making steak and potatoes right now. I have a spare plate for you. I wish. How fast do Siamese algae eaters grow? Very fast. I would say faster than average, if that makes any sense. Michael's Fish Room says, I did make a kick-ass prime rib for dinner, though. Steenfott Aquatics, I'm amazed at what you did with your living room behind you. Yep. Looks pretty good. I figured no green screen today. I'll just live stream from my living room. At Manly Walmart, the greeter wrestles you. That's funny. One of my adult angel pairs spawned this morning, but that's just more work. Yep, if you want to keep them anyways. Question is, what do I want to buy on Amazon for reptiles and fish? There's no shortage of stuff, that's for sure. Gator Tracks got the top fin glass 5-gallon for Christmas with Mr. Aqua shrimp soil. Awesome. That Mr. Aqua stuff is... I've used it. It's not terrible. It's pretty good. I can't stop looking at the Christmas tree. Yep, I decorated that myself. Doug and I aren't celebrating Christmas until we have all the babies under our roof, but I know there's a light for the new goldfish tank. Nathan says, I just thought of an interesting stocking and want to run it through any of the expert fish keepers out there. So this is for all you guys, certainly not for me. Would 7 pencil fish and a colony of shellies work in a 29-gallon? Which plants would work? You gotta remember, shellies are probably gonna uproot any plant. Your best bet is to get it planted and get the plants actually rooted in there before you add the shellies, because the shellies will dig and dig and dig and never stop digging. But that could work. That might not work. Why aren't you wearing a Santa hat? Because I fail, Flynn. I fail. I wanted to get a Santa hat. I wasn't even gonna stream until when did I schedule this? Like 4 hours ago. I didn't plan on streaming, but I figured I would, and I should have got a Santa hat. $8 super chat from Kenny Ortiz. Thank you, Kenny. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too. Not really a chat person, but have been a fan for a long time. Keep up the great work. Have learned a lot from your videos. Pound Fish Fam. Thank you, Kenny. I really appreciate it. Oh Dear and Pub says $35 for plants and fish, 20% employee discount. Is that what you got and you're an employee? Maybe? I don't know. Dub Rexy21 says, happy holidays to everyone. Question is, what wood would you recommend for small bristlenose? Malaysian wood is becoming difficult to get, and I don't like gold vine wood. I don't even know what gold vine wood is, but I would say bristlenose plecos don't care about wood at all. They are not wood eaters, so whatever wood you can find, whatever wood you can get a hold of, they don't care. They'll hide in it, they'll graze on it if there's any algae on it, but they won't eat wood. Bob, have you ever kept Daphnia? No. Shogun automatic, atomic. It sounds like a pain in the butt, so I've never done it. Life with Pets. Merry Christmas, everyone. Thank you. Merry Christmas to you too. Nathan says, okay, thanks. I'm trying this as an experiment. Let's see how it goes. One of the problems I've had with my Shelly tank is like my jungle valve just doesn't stay rooted, so because they're always uprooting it. Bob, did you get yourself something from Aquarium Co-op sale today? I did not, Steven. I did not. I would like it if you would do a video of just the fireplace as a backdrop for the next few weeks, as it's a good thing for winter. So you want a fireplace? I'll get closer to my fireplace next week. Anthony says, Merry Christmas to Life with Pets. I would like it. Okay, I just got that one. Did that one. What size for bristlenose plecos to start breeding? It's hard to say, but if you're forcing me to answer, I would say probably 4 inches. About 4 inches. Dup says, I appreciate it. Just looking for some extra cover for them. Vine wood is very thin, by the way. Thumbs up. Yep. And any wood. You know, bogwood is really nice, but that's even harder to get a hold of. Almost impossible. I haven't seen bogwood in my area in 2 years. We only had one fish store that was bringing it in, and it went out of business. When it closed down, I got all the bogwood out of all their display tanks, so pretty hard to find that stuff anymore. Donna Kate Moria says, what size is your goldfish tank and how many fish do you have in there? I am a failing goldfish keeper, as I have them in a 20-gallon tote on the floor. Currently, tomorrow, I'm thinking about taking all... Well, I think tomorrow they're going to get upgraded to a 75-gallon tank. But right now, the babies and patches are just in a 20-gallon tote on the floor. Big City Biddies, jeez. Big City Betta says, Merry Christmas, hon, wishing you and the missus a lovely holiday. Thank you, Big City. How's your snake? Joel, the snake is doing well. Still hasn't eaten, but it's only been 2.5 months, so who's worried about that? If it is a new year, should I redo the $12 Patreon to get ahead of the game? Mary Beth Mabe, you can do whatever you like, my friend. Whatever you like. I appreciate it. If it's $12, $1, no dollars, I just appreciate you. What exactly is bogwood? I could have swore bought some from a store in Kirkland. Oh man, it's been so long. I'm pretty sure it comes from like Asia or Africa, somewhere over there. Mary Beth Mabe says, how are all the pets? Dogs are well. Chances just ran out of here. Snake is well, even though it's not eating. It's still not losing weight, so no real cause for concerns. The crested gecko is spunky, flying around all night. She has an entire 40-gallon tank to herself, so she's got all kinds of room to jump around. She is noisy at night. Lloyd Parsons, what else? I'll bring you anything this year? Wait, all the pets. Mary Beth Mabe, I did lose one of my female Gary Lang Bozemonte rainbows. I have no idea why, but that kind of sucked. But I still got 3 more, so I got 2 males and 3 females. Glass boxes, Joel said, did Santa Claus bring you anything this year, Bob, or was it coal again? I didn't even get coal this year. I didn't get anything for Christmas. Doug of the North says, the wrench has got to be worth 20 bucks at least. Just kidding. Hope you have happy holidays. Thank you, Doug. I really appreciate it. There you go. I guess the wrench is for sale for $20. What are you doing for... Nathan says, what are you doing for Christmas besides streaming? I've done nothing but play in the snow with my dogs today. Dwayne says, Merry Christmas, Bob, and everyone. Merry Christmas to you too, Dwayne. I believe next week, hopefully, Corey and I should be buying our tickets to Peru, our plane tickets, so that'll be fun. How much longer are they telling you... how much longer are they telling you to go before worrying the snake isn't eating? Amy... the guy at the store, at the reptile store, said he had a carpet python go over 12 months without eating, and the only time you should start worrying is if they're losing weight. And she's still not losing weight. She's getting closer. I've probably spent about $30 on frozen mice just for her to play with them. She plays with them, but she hasn't eaten them yet. But I can tell like every time I walk in the room, she's definitely getting ready. So I'm just gonna be patient. I'm not gonna give up, and it's a battle of the wills. I'm not gonna feed live. She gotta eat frozen or not at all. Do you ever use sodium? I've never used that, but I know it works to dechlorinate. but I've never used it. I have read that it's far cheaper than like Seachem Prime and Safe, but I have never used it. Karen said, I've had snakes go more than 6 months. You probably have to try a live one. Yeah, like I said, we're only 2.5 months in. If the person that sold it to me was correct, because he said he fed it the week before I bought it. So, Flint's Fish Forum says 12 months. I can't even go 12 minutes. I used to be that way. That's how I got like 500 pounds though. Peru better check the political climate down there. I don't care about that stuff. I'll punch their politicians in the face. Yeehaw, sorry I've missed so many streams lately. You guys are uncanny at coming on the same time. My Pacers are playing. I watched the Pacers. I don't blame you. Roger Stewart says, Merry Christmas to all. What else do we got here? She might just be stressed. I just think she's kind of a bitch. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. She's an ornery little one, but she'll figure it out. I mean, she's in a big tank, lots of room. She's not, doesn't appear to be stressed at all. She's shed, she drinks, so they just told me if she's acting fine and just keep clean water in for her and eventually she'll eat, but we'll see. What dry ferts would you recommend, Nathan? Greenleaf Aquarium, I believe, is where I get my dry ferts. Anthony, I thought Prime and Safe were sodium thiosulfate. They probably are. Honestly, I've never looked at the ingredients. Karen, we've had to wiggle the rats. Oh yeah, Karen, I wiggle them, and she'll follow it around. Like I got it on my tongs, and you know I'll go around the tank, and she'll follow it around, and she'll act like she's getting ready to strike. So she's getting close. ELR with the $5 super chat. Thank you, my friend. Merry Christmas, Bob, and everyone. Is Aquarium Co-op Easy Carbon safer than Flourish Excel? It's the same thing. Does it help plants grow better in low nitrate tanks? So low, I don't think that liquid carbon is going to do anything for low nitrate tanks. The only thing that's going to help that is dosing like Easy Green, which will be nitrates. But as far as Easy Carbon, safer than Flourish Excel, it's the exact same. The active ingredient is exactly the same, but I think you get a better value out of Easy Carbon, at least when it first came out. I haven't compared the prices since it first came out, but and I think there's what someone probably knows, there is a 10% off code for Aquarium Co-op right now. I forgot what the code is, like Aqua 10, I think. Probably lived in a sweater box before you. Yeah, I mean the tank's not like too big. It's a 40-gallon tall, so she's got room to stretch. Neon Tetra Aquarius, how you doing, my friend? Hi, Bobby. Thanks for keeping the neons. Yeah, I still want to get more too. You know anything about a saddle puffer, Connor? Somebody asked me what that was before, and I didn't recognize the name. Let me look it up. Oh, that's a saltwater. I don't know anything about saltwater. Scottish Aquatics, how you doing, my friend? Says I like the background. Yep, I decided to live stream from my living room tonight. Lloyd says, love to see the new snake. The new snake's not coming out until she eats. I'm not going to do anything to further stress her out. Karen says, yeah, how's the puppy? He has been in and out of this room about 10 times since I started live streaming. I'm surprised you guys don't hear his nails on the hardwood floor. Mystic Moon Gaming, Merry Christmas. I just got my shelf. Oh. Also, the ferts are on sale at Aquarium Co-op today only. Well, there you go. Once these tanks clear, Bob, you should come check them out. Sure. I actually got quite a few days off the next week. All the codes are disabled for the Christmas sale. Oh, I know. I could have swore I heard him talking about the Aqua 10 code in his live stream today, but what do I know? Dinner's almost done. We'll be lurker mode shortly. Okay, I think the Aquarium Co-op ferts are on sale. There you go. You know, there's one easy way to find out. Aquarium Co-op fertilizer. Oh, Christmas Day. Holy cow, that's way cheaper. Yeah, Easy Carbon is way cheaper than Flourish Excel. It's only $11 right now. Wow. What else we got here? Someone just subbed to my channel and I've never made a video. I'm so confused. It'll happen, Sean. It'll happen. Lloyd says, how long have you had the puppy for? How old is he or she? He is 10 months old and I'm going on 2 weeks now. 2 weeks, 10 months old. I had him in here earlier, but he knocked over my living room. So I don't want him to knock it over again. Nisi, you and Doug enjoy your holiday meal. Thanks, Dwayne. I hope you had a great meal as well. Okay, what have I missed? All the codes are disabled. Stacking my deco cubes? Oh, yeah, because you got your new shelf. That would make sense. Nisi says, Podcast 10 or Aqua 10 are discount codes for Aquarium Co-op. Hit the like. Thanks you. Thank you, Jobs Aquarium Tanks. Chris, hit the like and share button. Do it for Santa. Absolutely. Nisi, what do we got here? Bob, you need this. Rover, eBay, Rover. Threat level midnight. Oh my god, it's a $90 movie poster. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty sweet, but if it was under $20, I might buy it for myself for Christmas. I haven't got myself a Christmas gift yet, but I can't spend $90 on a movie, on a fake movie poster. That's pretty sweet, Jimmy. How many red rainbows and 125 bow front with average filtration, about 40% water change a week with a few corridors and loaches? I would get like 30 of them. The drunken alcoholic. What other kind of alcoholic is there? Wow, finally caught a live stream. Hey, Bob. Hello. Bobby, what did you have for your Christmas feast today? About a pound of beef jerky. Yeah, that's what I've eaten today. What did you have, Kay? I had ham and my fish had bloodworms. Sean, I'll try to, Sean. When he comes back in, I'll try to get him and see if I can get him on camera without knocking over my nice living room set. Is there one special pleco that stays small? Scottish, there's hundreds and hundreds of plecos that stay small. To put in my planted 125, what would be some good candidates? Any Hypencistrus, any Berry Ancistrus. Some get like 7 inches, but that's plenty small. But any Hypencistrus. What is this Rover eBay crap? Scranton area paper company Dunder Mifflin apologized to valued client. Some companies still know how business is done. Does it come in the frame? For $20, I'm going to assume it doesn't come in the frame. The real question is the Scranton Times a real magazine? Because that would make it sweet. Don't forget to check out my other office eBay items. Okay, I'll click. Here's a threat level midnight movie poster, but not as good. Froggy 101. Some of this Pam's painting, that would be cool. The people that have never watched The Office religiously, like 100 times, are probably like, what's going on right now? All aboard for sales. That thing's pretty cool. I do need a train whistle. Okay, what have I missed here? There's one special Scottish, yeah, any Hypencistrus. Look up any Hypencistrus, Scott. Let's see, Bob. Royal Whiptails fry. How to keep them alive for more than 4 weeks. I know they are lazy eaters. Any suggestions? I would get Rapashi. I have not had a single pleco fry not graze on Rapashi. That's what I would... Any fry, for that matter. I don't think I've ever had fry not graze on Rapashi. The only flavor of Rapashi that I haven't had good luck with is... I think Bottom Scratcher, actually. I don't remember. I'd have to look in my cabinet because there's one that I bought that I used a couple times and nothing ate it, so it's still there. DB Bachelor's Planet Aquarium, beautiful fireplace. Thanks. I decorated it myself. Bob, 75-gallon wet pet ideas. I wanted to get a 75-gallon and do a wet pet tank with it. I was thinking either a flower horn. I would go with a flower horn, honestly. I know that they don't. I don't know. Some people say that they like smaller tanks, but I would do a flower horn. My Hectic Life Pets, hello, and Merry Christmas to you too. Anyone else watching the Eagles game? That's what I'm doing, but still listening to the stream, even though my mom doesn't want me to. Well, thank you, Fishbowl. Hypin Sister Zebra is neat. Yeah, yep. It's a pretty neat fish, Anthony. Oh, what do we got here? White named Chance and a little pit in them. I actually am starting to think that there's not any pit in them, but we'll find out next month. I'm probably completely wrong, but we'll see. I know it looks like it, but we'll see. Lloyd says, how are all your fish doing and your angelfish? Did you ever get discus yet? No discus ever, and no plans to ever in the near future. I think I've asked you before, but don't remember. Have you been to Bridges? Yes, I've been to Bridges, and I don't go to Bridges anymore. I haven't been to Bridges in probably 3 years, and that stores might have changed, but they have terrible customer service, and they're extremely overpriced, so I don't go there. Other than that, Lloyd, all my fish are doing well. Except for the one female, Bosemani, is not doing too well because she's dead. But other than that, the background is a green screen, right? No, it's my living room. Totally my living room. Let's see, make sure I didn't miss any super chats here. Huh. Well, that's not working. Now I don't have a way to know. Anyways, he's a beautiful dog. I have Rottweilers, pit bulls, and, well, by accident, Pitweilers. Have any ideas for the fish room in 2018? I'm finally setting up an official fish room after 6 tanks. My whole fish room is changing, hopefully. So it's gonna be interesting. Vals, how you doing? Whoa, that was weird. Bob, you need a big Severum. Those fish don't really do it for me. Do you have a favorite Cory cat? I don't know that I have a favorite. Well, I do have a favorite. It's the CW111, although I've never kept it. But if I had to pick one Cory that I could, and I could only keep one the rest of my life, it would definitely be the Stir-By Cory. Come on, Bob, tear down that green screen so we can see your Kiss posters. I've never liked Kiss. Well, that's a mean way to answer the question. Check out my channel. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too. Is there a fish video I can make away from my tanks? I'm in Florida and need to make a video for my release on Friday. Unless you're gonna do like a vlog style where you just talk at the camera, that's, or can you go to like a local fish store and do like a tour or something like that? Do you have a favorite Cory cat? I got that for a man cave. That living room is sweet. Yep. For me, it would be Corridora Similis. Yeah, the Similis are nice too. But I think like the good all around could live in almost any water. It would have to be Stir-By. Is that a gas fireplace or wood? Totally wood. Definitely wood. Would large pothos plant rob all the nutrients I dose from the Java ferns and Anubias plants? It could. I would still try it. You'll be able to tell, you know. But I would still do it. We all know Bob has Justin Bieber posters behind the green screen. Ah, you caught me. Corridoras, Stir-By. Yep, that's the one. Philly Man Pete. Julii are nice. Yeah, those are nice ones. But like I said, if I can only keep one, it's Stir-By all the way. Any news on the Rams? The Rams are going to Scottish Aquatics. So I'm getting rid of the Rams. Speaking of Scottish, there he is, Bob. I'm gonna send you a photo of my live bears tank right now. Go take a look real quick. See if you might want some guppies one day. I already got guppies, my friend. Are you ever going to get an 800-gallon fish tank? Probably not, Lloyd. Definitely not anytime in the far out future. Definitely not. That's a $10,000 fish tank. Gina says, love your decorations. Thank you. I did it all myself. What about Bob? We all know Bob has a oh yeah. Yep. Justin Bieber. That's me. Let's see if I miss anything. Black Venezuelan corridors are my favorite. Those are nice. I don't know if those breed true. I'm sure they do, but I have Julie Dechromis transcriptus. I have Julie Dechromis malariae, but not transcriptus. Christian says, I'm moving at the beginning of next month. Any pointers on moving fish in the winter? I mean, keep your car heated, right? Keep your heater on. Remember, they can go a long time in just a 5-gallon bucket. Unless you're moving like cross state. I mean, if you think about it, they get shipped in fish bags, 2 to 3 days shipping in a little bag with no bubblers or anything. So in just a 5-gallon, if you're really concerned about the weather, you can go to like Walmart and get one of those like styrofoam coolers. They hold heat really well. But otherwise, just keep your car heated, like heat it up before you go. Robert says, do you like neon dwarf rainbow fish? Mine ended up spawning while in quarantine. Yes, I love Praecox rainbows. All right, let's see how much havoc we can cause here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, you're so heavy. Oh, thanks. Mark says, hey Bob, any cool vacation plans for the new year? Thanks for the content this year. Mark, just going to Peru. Going to Vegas in February. But that's not really fish related. And then Peru, New Jersey in November for the aquatic experience. But other than that, not a whole lot. My sister got me a 1.1 half moon nano pico tank. And what should I plan it with? Thinking of a Nubius Nano Petite only, since I just love get a Nubius Nano Petite if that's what you love. Hey Bob, your clock needs a new battery. It's been on 5 to 8 for the last 34 minutes. Oh, thanks. I didn't notice. I'll have to check that out. Adorable, and yes, that tree is really well done and lit. My pick is Corey Hastatus. Oh, you're so tired. We went out playing in the snow all day. All day. I have angelfish and a bunch of tetras on my Planet 125 now. What's going to be really cool and not common fish that would have lots of color, and maybe a bottom dweller or schooling fish? Well, you just asked for like 100 different fish. Peru should be great. Please take me along. There are still open spots. Just know that runs, it's not cheap. Oh, he wants to sleep. He just wants to sleep. He's so tired. He's so tired. Lloyd asked if I've ever had a lizard. I had a one-on-one. I don't know what that means, but I've had hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands, of lizards. Oh yeah, back to Scott there. So you have angelfish. I would get pike cichlids. maybe some dwarf pikes. They're not a schooling fish, but they're a good bottom dwelling. You got a tackle dog there, Bob. You will need real rough housing. He's beefy. He's strong for sure. He's so cute. Almost completely black pit bull puppy. Yep. 10 months old. He's pushing 50 pounds. Oh, look at that. Uh-oh. Where's his face going? It's disappearing into my living room. What are you doing? That was a big yawn. That was a big yawn. Ever heard of any successful target puffer breeding? I had 2 pair up and lay about 4 times now. I have no idea what a target puffer is. About 4 times now, and the temps were up, but never got any fry. Male watch eggs for over a week. It looks like American Bulldog. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, not in my ear. That's weird. Okay. Okay. You're too heavy. What kind of substrate should I use for orange Neo shrimp? Black. Black substrate will really make them look good. Ever heard of... Oh yeah, I was going to look up what a target puffer is. I have no idea what that is. Target puffer jacket? That's not what I want. Target puffer fish? Google didn't know what that was either. Let's see. Target puffer. Twin spot puffer. Eye spot puffer. I've never even heard of this puffer. The target puffer is considered rare among tropical fish keeping enthusiasts, but juveniles and young adults are sometimes available from specialty fish shops around 2 inches in size. They're easy to feed, will accept live ghost shrimp, snails, frozen, freeze-dried clam. Target puffer, densely planted aquarium, sanded, substrate. Okay, highly aggressive fish, best housed in a single species tank. Has eyes, so it doesn't say anything about them breeding in captivity. Dwayne says, I'm glad dear Abby rose from the dead to help you decorate for Christmas. Yep. Anyone know about how long I would need to replace root tabs in a low light non-CO2 setup? I think they say 4 to 6 weeks is kind of the rough estimate. Do you think that 6 Corys could go with Oblivion Ram in a 20 tall? Oblivion Ram, yes, absolutely. Why don't we look for target puffer fish breeding? Breeding is unknown. Unknown breeding. Anywhere to buy a sponge filter for cheap. They all seem to be the same price. eBay or Amazon, doesn't seem to matter. They're usually right around the same price. I usually go with whatever one's going to ship it to me the fastest. I can't find any information on these fish breeding in captivity. The target puffer. The tetradon. Whatever. What do we got here? But that's always, I'd say a few months. Huh? Looks like it has ringworm. Cool looking though. Oh. Yep. Yep. Dank brings up an excellent point. Depends on the plant stocking level. But yeah, they usually say 4 to 6 weeks. What can you breed in a nano tank? Shrimp. Today they are on sale at Aquarium Co-op. Yeah, that is true. I think he does have his branded root tabs. Oh, the sponge filters. The fishbowl catch Swish Tropicals on sale, or go with whatever's on sale at stores close to you. Yeah, they're always about the same price. Life with Pets has them. I was just on her website. Why didn't I see them? Let's take a look. Life with Pets. Well, what size is your nano tank? Filtration, look at that. So she's got the small one, it looks like, and the mini ones. But most people go with the XY380, which is the next size up. That's the 4-inch one, I believe. Yeah, it's the 4.75 by 4.75. The XY380. Last I checked, the co-op was sold out on filters. That wouldn't surprise me. Mass Aquarium, what's up, my friend? My golden white clouds seem something 12 by 12 aqua top. So the problem you're gonna have with endlers is that the males harass the females non-stop. So 12 by 12 doesn't give the females very many places to go and hide. So I wouldn't do endlers just for that reason. Especially breeding. Honestly, I wouldn't breed endlers in anything under a 20 gallon, but you can do it in a 10. But yeah, 12 by 12. It's just not a lot of room. Matt Aquariums, Merry Christmas to you too. Yeah, I'm looking for a bigger one. Would a power head on a sponge filter improve the mechanical filtration of the sponge filter? Usually, yes. Doug North says, it's so funny listening to Nisi's conversation with you that you can't hear. If you really wanted to breed fish, I would go with the, well, you probably wouldn't be able to find it, but like a 4-spot live bears. They're really small. Or there's that fish in Florida that I used to keep and now I can't remember the name of. It's a native fish. It's actually the smallest live bear. What is that fish? The Heterandria formosa. Just Google the smallest live bearing fish. They're pretty neat little fish. They're not colorful like endlers, but they're still pretty neat. Is it a good idea to keep neon tetras with discus? So I have never kept discus. I would go with cardinal tetras because they're going to enjoy the higher temperature. Best noob hard water low tech plants, Java fern, Anubias. In my opinion, the fish light, it might be too warm for the neons. I would go with cardinals. There you go. What else we got here? The fish life cardinals are better with discus, having similar temps. Yep. Bob, is your Steam name Steenfott? Oh, like Steam, the gaming Steam? No. I don't know what my Steam name is, but it's definitely not that. I don't even know my login anymore. Can I put just males in the tank of endlers? Yeah, you probably could. If you don't want to breed. My golden white clouds seem to be getting brown. A little like a regular cloud on the sides. Is this normal or are they getting sick? It could be both. It could be one or the other. It could be both. It's hard to say. I have never kept the 24 karat white clouds or the golden white clouds. So I'm not sure if it's normal or not, to be honest. Lloyd says 300 gallon fish tank for 120 bucks. Is that a good price? I would buy that all day, every day, as long as it was acrylic. Remember the Titans is on, just so everyone knows. I don't even know what that is. Is that a football movie? Yep. So it's a football movie, which means it's exactly the same as every football movie ever made. Can mollies breed with guppies, or is that an internet myth? Yeah, there's actually a name for it. A muppy. A muppy. That is not an internet myth. They're called muppies. Hatchet fish. I don't know that they're gonna like the higher temperature either. Let's look. Whoa, that's not what I'm looking for. Here we go. So it has their top end at 81 degrees, so maybe. I don't know if they're gonna like that 85 plus temperature though. They seem more of a tropical species, not like super hot tropical. Bob, stop hating. It's true. Every single football movie is like every other football movie ever made. They have to overcome some adversity and then end up winning the big game. The end. Every football movie ever made. There's some sort of conflict. They overcome that conflict and they win the big game. Football movie, over. You're welcome. What is a pleco that is called? Like a horned pleco or something? Horned pleco? I know of the horned lizard. When I Google horned pleco, it comes up with bristlenose pleco, so I don't know if that's what you're talking about. Do you know of a good place to find a terrarium paludarium plants? Anthony, I do. Josh's Frogs. I just bought some plants from here not too long ago. Here you go. I don't know if that's going to work, but there it is. I think I'm going to set up a Tanganyikan tank with shell dwellers, 20 long. I guess I could get a colony going in that small of a tank. You definitely could. It'll just get overrun pretty quick. So make sure you have a place to unload them, because it won't take long to overrun a 20-gallon long. Those things are like guppies. Close down some tabs here. Rhino pleco? I guess that kind of makes sense. Doug of the North says, my pupper dog was modeling for Christmas pics and watching the live stream. She says, 132 watching, 80 likes. What the heck? Smash the like button, folks. That's coming from a dog, so you know you gotta do it. Because I'm an Asian spotted high fin pleco, and where I bought it, they said it might be a nicer pleco than it's worth. A nicer pleco that is worth a lot more. MK Films, every fish store says that. Every single fish store says, here is a common pleco or a rhino pleco, but it might be something else. Could be worth a lot more. I swear I've heard that line in every fish store I've ever been to. And it's usually never the case. It's probably just a sailfin pleco. Just a common sailfin pleco. I think about a year ago, someone brought in a pleco and dropped it off at my local fish store. And I was like, man, that thing looks really rare. It looks like nothing I've never seen before. So I took a picture of it, sent it to Barbie, who is the pleco queen. And she messaged me back and was like, yeah, it's just a sailfin pleco. Count the dorsal rays. And I was like, oh, it sucked. What are you doing with the Exoterra? Nothing. It is still in its packaging. Dink tanks. What to feed my angelfish other than brine shrimp? Angelfish, I'm assuming you mean fry. You could try, I mean, other than brine shrimp. Granted, I've never raised angelfish fry before. Eagle score. I don't know how picky of an eaters they are, seeing how I've never done it myself. But you could try rapashi, and you could try just the powder. You don't have to mix it or anything. Just put the powder in the water, and they might go for that. I have crocodile, rhino, plecos at my work. Did the eagles catch a mouse? Let's see. What do you feed? Okay. I wonder if Alaska is ever going to get a professional sports team of any kind. Probably not. But that would be kind of interesting. MK Film says, have you found the bag of frozen clams you lost a while ago? Yep. Yes, I did. And it was really, really stinky. Really, really stinky. Nemo Aquatics says, thanks a lot, Bob. Yeah, I wish I had better advice for you, but like I said, I've never raised angelfish fry. Dwayne says you could try microworms or Daphnia. I was going to say microworms, but not knowing how big they are, I'm not sure. Not sure how big the fry are. Sam says, gotta go. See you later, Sam. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully going 2 hours. I'm probably going for 7 more minutes. Nisi says we used to have a hockey team. They do. They are the Lumberjacks. Dried out brine shrimp. You can buy in bags. That's the only thing that is better than life. It'll be the poorest team in history. There's not enough peeps here. Well, no one really goes. It can't be worse than Cleveland, right? There's only like 3 people that go to Cleveland Browns football games. Have you seen their stands lately? And the Jaguars, I think it was the Jaguars, they just filed bankruptcy, so no one's going to their games either. I think it was the Jaguars. Jacksonville, they filed bankruptcy. Summit Aquatics says, catching the last 7 with y'all. Now 6. Took me a full minute to stutter that name out. Hi, Bob. How's the fish room remodel going? Kevin, it's going really, really slowly. But hopefully we'll make some big strides tomorrow. But probably not. But that's why the Browns are so bad. The Browns have been bad for a long time. Then you got the Eagles, the most overrated team in NFL history. But, you know, what do I know? I caught my frogs in breeding mode the other day. Was hype. I want to get dart frogs just to hear them calling. Just to hear them croaking. What is my opinion on the C-Chem Tidal hang-on back filters? I don't think they're anything special. They're just rebranded of a different brand. Of the brand that's from France. I don't remember what the brand name is. But that's all they are. They're nothing like new and amazing. They're just rebranded from a different company. When is too many cherry shrimp in a 10-gallon? When should I start to give them away before tank crashes or I start to lose them? I think it would be really hard to crash a tank with cherry shrimp. They produce practically no waste, and if you have like 1 plant in there, you're good. But it just depends. I mean, you could have 100 of them in there. Remember how excited the city was when they got the Jags? Easy come, easy go. Yep. At least they're not going to put a team in London anymore. That was probably the worst idea ever. Bob, do you have any Corridoras breeding by chance? I do not. Did everyone get their likes in? I hope so. Nemo Aquatics first bite worked for me on the angel fry. Really? Hikari first bites? There you go. That's what I was thinking, like the powder from Rapashi. Kind of the same thing, except smaller. Any thoughts on the best nano filter? Yeah, sponge filter. Any sponge filter. Bob, what's your opinion on matte filters? I used to really love them, but now I don't like how much space they take up in the tank. And a matte filter versus just a regular sponge filter. A sponge filter is far easier to clean. I hope Mexico gets a football team. I don't know anyone that wants to go to Mexico. Mine are very soft. I want to get some philobates though. They are loud. Yeah, I think that's what I was looking at. I forget the scientific name though. So that's my opinion on matte filters, Doug. They're cool. They create way more flow, obviously, but they can get kind of a pain. Like, you just can't take it out. If you don't have substrate, I like it. But if you have substrate, it's going to be a mess. What else we got here? Any? Nope, nope, nope. Dylan, they are awesome, interesting creatures, but need big tanks. Lots of water changes to a gallon at least for full size. Ooh, what are you talking about? I missed that one. Oh, Paku. Any thoughts on Paku? Way too big. They get way too big. Doug of the North says, I like the wall of shrimp eating off the mat and filter, but yep. Yeah, if you're doing shrimp, then you really don't have much of a problem. Any plans on doing anything special? What's going on with the 240? Let's escape that bad boy. It's not even in the room yet. When are we going to get an update on tanks for teachers? Tanks, I've asked for pictures and videos, but have not got any. So that's about where we're at there, Steven. They say they will send pictures, but haven't got any. My plan was to do like a collage video, so I was asking people to send me videos, but I haven't got any, so yeah, that whole thing's been kind of a pain. I'm gonna hunt for some fine spot. I call them Lucamoles, but that's just me. The Terribilis. I think I remember those ones. I do remember the Terribilis. How many Cory catfish can I put in a 38-gallon tank? Depends on how many water changes you want to do, but I would get at least 6. At least 6. I'm guessing it's a tall, so I would start with 6 and see how that goes. Sean says, it happened again. 2 subscribers. It's a Christmas miracle. Will you beat me by 1? Have I ever kept T-bar cichlids? I have not. I just got a breeding pair. I haven't kept them, but I know they are pretty easy to breed. Do you have any interest in buying snake heads? Nope, not at all. Nope. I'm not a really like big fish type of person. What do you plan on stocking in the 240? That's going to be my Mabu puffer, rainbows and angelfish, and I might try Corridoras. If I don't do angelfish, I'll try Corridoras. If I do angelfish, I won't do Corridoras. Reason being, the Corridoras I want to use are the Corridora pygmaeus, because I think they'll be small enough that the puffer won't care about them. If I got like real Corridoras, the puffer would eat them on accident. So they would just be cannon fodder. You would see when I put clams in or shrimp in there, the Corridoras would go after them, and the puffer would eat the Cory. Not on purpose, but you know, I think it's eating a clam and suck up a Cory every once in a while. So if I did the Corridora pygmaeus, that they'll be too small for him to really even care about. And then I would do like 200 of them. Can you imagine just like a giant school of like 200 pygmy Corys? That'd be awesome. What's the difference in breeder tanks and non-breeder tanks? Nothing. It's just the size. So the reason it says 40-gallon breeder or 50-gallon breeder, it's just the size of the tank. So if it says 40-gallon breeder, you know it's 36 by 18. If it says 30-gallon breeder, you know it's 36 by 12, so forth. So it's just the size of the tank. When they say that on the label, oh yeah, yeah. Susie says, you tell them teachers they are funded by fish nerds and we need pics. Yeah, so the problem was I wasn't having very much luck locally. So you guys, I don't know, some of you guys might remember a couple months ago, I started like national just sending out money to people once we verified that they were teachers. And that worked really well, but getting them to actually send pictures and updates is kind of a pain. It's unfortunate you try to help the hobby, but no one lets you know the progress. They'll have no problem telling me that like the kids love it, it looks great, doing well, or plants are dying, things like that. But as far as actually getting like video, you know, and I'm not going to sit there and bug them. They already have a busy enough job. But I don't know. I probably will not continue that into the next year, to be honest. I need to find something else to do. Electric blue Jack Dempsey in a community tank. Probably not going to work out too well. Susan says, okay, I know I missed it. Well, almost. Hope you had a nice nap, Susan. MK Film says, okay, thanks, Bob. Have a Merry Christmas. Thanks, you too. That is my email that was retracted. Have I ever bred killifish? Not purposely, but I have. Not on purpose, though. Ooh, maybe I'll do that in the 240. I miss having lamp eye killifish. Those are my absolute favorite killifish. The Norman's lamp eye killifish. You put those under a full spectrum light, they look so good. Stop sitting on my feet, dog. Stop sitting on my feet. We're gonna go play in the snow some more tonight. I'm sneaking away from the clan to catch the live stream. Thank you, Barbara. Hello all who made it to the stream tonight. Yep, thank you very much for coming out on Christmas and hanging out. Susan says, hi, Doug. Merry Christmas to all. Sean says, later, Bob. Well, thanks for coming, Sean. I guess we are a little past 6. We might go a little bit longer. Who knows? Dempsey will be happy. What fish is he going to be eating? Yeah, exactly, Dwayne. The Jack Dempsey will be happy, but your community fish won't. Well, lamp eye killies are nano fish. What I consider to be a nano fish. So your angel fish will probably eat them. Breeding killifish, Bob, the 240 up. Yeah, we just got done talking about the 240 there, season. No, but I have a lot of days off, and so I'm hoping to get it done soon. My dude Discus is swimming a little sideways. Any suggestions to help him upright? You caught my eye with the satanic leaf-tail gecko. That is a bucket list gecko for sure. I've had a few different types of leaf-tail geckos, but the satanic I have yet to come across. Gianne sent me someone who breeds them and was selling them at $400 a piece. I just couldn't pull the trigger yet, but someday when I have like millions of subscribers, maybe. Anyways, what was the discus swimming a little sideways? Any suggestions? Is it a new discus? Is it one you've had for a while? Basically, the thing I would suggest is just keeping that water pristine. A lot of times things like that will work themselves out as long as you keep the water parameters perfect. You're gonna knock over my living room, dog. I know it. Little Scene is one of my favorite fish. Can't wait to see him in his new home. He might be getting a new home tomorrow since it won't be the 240, but I got to get that tank out of the fish room that he's in now. So we'll see what happens. Is it easy to breed Australian rainbows? It's no harder than any other rainbow fish. How about that? Merry Christmas, Bob, and everyone. Thank you, Multi-Tank Addiction. Merry Christmas to you too. Susan says, Bob, love your background. Yep. Some of you may or may not notice that there's actually no ads in this video, and there won't be just because of that background. So there you go. You can thank the background for no ads on this live stream. I'm about to drop 250 on a blue-headed green patternless tokay. Yeah, those tokay geckos are getting kind of insane with the different color morphs and everything. Pies are coming out for consumption. Also not a big fan. So I'm here. Yeah, pies. Ugh. I did eat a piece of cake the other day, though. So even that's kind of rare for me. Pretty much the only sweet type food I like are glazed donuts. I'll eat a whole box of glazed donuts if someone put it in front of me. Jason says, Merry Christmas to all. Merry Christmas to you too, Jason. Priscilla, Merry Christmas to you. Daryl Dimer, just kidding, Daryl Deemer, Merry Christmas to you too, my friend. Wow, did something just happen? Because we just got like an influx of like 20 people. Manny says, Merry Christmas, dude. What's the optimal distance between Madagascar lace plants? I want them in the same vicinity, but not on top of each other. Any suggestions? Honestly, Aponagitans don't have... I think the Madagascar lace plant is is it an Aponigeton? Man. Let's find out. Yeah, it is. So they don't have big root structures, so you could actually get them. Honestly, their leaves are really big. I would probably do 12 inches apart, but you could probably get away with shorter. Have Have you, it, or anyone else deal with neon tetra disease? Second batch, 2 out of 7 lived. We touched on that a little bit on the live stream with Rachel O'Leary, and it's right at the beginning, Barbara. So if you go to my live stream with Rachel O'Leary, she kind of talks about it for a little bit, and you don't have to spend too much time watching it because, like I said, it is right in the beginning. So it should be pretty easy to find. I think it's the very first question I asked her. No way you didn't eat pie. Yep, I don't eat pie. Never had pie in my life. Do any of you reinforce floor joists when setting up tank, say 180 gallon or larger? I know people that have done it for 125 gallon tanks, so it may be something to think about. Also, if it's on a load bearing wall, things like that. First floor, second floor. YouTube notification happened. Nice. It always sends out the notification after I'm done. Well, maybe I'll stick around a little longer for the new people. Scott says, gotta go, Bob. Merry Christmas to you and the fish fam, and let's take advantage of your days off this week. Come check out the tanks, and you can come bring that ram when you come. Well, I only have one more day off this week, but you know, and then we got a holiday next week too, so a couple of long weekends in a row. Dinner is over. Yep. I had beef jerky for lunch, and I'm gonna have beef jerky for dinner. There's a beef jerky outlet store by my house, and I went there the other day and spent way too much money on beef jerky. So that's my meals for a while. I did get elk jerky, and what was the other one? Venison jerky, and the elk jerky was much better. Susan says, Scottish Merry Christmas. I remember seeing a huge tokay gecko wild when I lived back home in Miami, in addition to almost every other invasive reptile. Oh yeah, you saw it out in the wild, not in a fish store. Yeah, that's kind of Florida for you. Priscilla says, Doug of the North, it's been long but good. I got the drawing slate thing. I want to try and figure out the magic of it. Nisi is sharing the Facebook Aquarium live stream page. There you go. Amy says, tell people to slam the like button, please. Excellent stream. Thank you, Amy. Thank you. I'm kind of out of it, but I appreciate it. What can I do with the inhabitants of a 40 breeder while silicone dries? For the matte filter, turtle, green terror, giant danios, and carbensis. What you could do is go to Home Depot or Walmart, buy a tub. Like a 30-gallon tub or even a 40-gallon. I think they have like 50-gallon ones. Use that for a couple days and then just return it. Not that I've ever done that. I would never do something like that. Susie says, I got a notification half hour early. I made it a point to get dishes in so I could sit down and play Minecraft while I listen to the live stream. V-Stag, how you doing, Victor? Merry Christmas all. Priscilla says, follow Bob's Adventures here. That is my Twitter. Yep. I used to keep wild salamanders when I was a kid. I had a black one and an orange black one for weeks. Yeah, we don't get too many salamanders around here anymore. Kind of sucks. Mary Beth Mabe says, I had several of the salami, roll-up mozzarella cheese, and Christmas homemade cookies, and hot chocolate and peppermint chocolate marshmallows. Marshmallows, another food I've never had. Thanks for the sub, Fish Tropic. Return it. Oh my god, Bob, you make me laugh. What did I do? I already forgot. Oh yeah, the tub. Yeah, I think, what was it? I had a tank start leaking, and so I went to Home Depot and got one of those tubs and then returned it. I think that's what happened. I think it was a 55-gallon tank, so I had to get one of the big 50-gallon totes. And you know, when they're that big, they're not meant to hold water, so I had to like strap it, everything, so it wouldn't bow out. Jay's Aquatics says, hey Bob, tomorrow is my birthday. Well, Merry Christmas and a happy birthday to you tomorrow. Return used beef jerky. That's kind of gross. Like to know what's going on behind the scenes. Oh, needs to link my Patreon. Thank you very much. Let's go to 6:20. We'll go 9 more minutes. Well, actually, let me check something real quick. Okay, yeah. We'll go 9 more minutes. Susan says, Jay, happy birthday. The dog's getting reckless. We want to go play in the snow some more. Everyone's saying happy birthday to Jay. Hey, Bob, can you give a shout out to my channel? I have a few YouTube videos uploaded. I cannot. How's Chance? Chance is doing great. He was on camera earlier. And you missed it. So if you scroll back, you'll be able to see him. But he's doing excellent. Thanks, Mary Beth Mabe. Mary Beth Mabe says, I got lots more videos to watch, but I like listening to you. All that beef jerky is calling you, Bob. I know. I know. It's so good. So good. Kind of sad, but it's good. No content. Sorry, Jay. All right. Well, thanks. Well, what? How often and how much should I feed my community tank? I got 15 neon tetras, 6 cories, 1 female betta. I feed all my tanks once a day. That's it. Once a day. Hit the like button, folks, for the sake of that warm background. Yep, it took me a long time to put all these decorations up in my house, so I appreciate the likes. Susan says, what did you get for Christmas, Bob? I got nothing for Christmas, and that's just the way I like it. Daryl Deemer says, happy birthday, Jay. Kent, I'm thinking I'll post some videos after the new year. I want my first videos to be good. What was the golden retriever's name in Homeward Bound? Shadow. I can never remember it. It's Chance, Sassy, and Shadow. Shadow. I cannot believe I remembered that. Charles Fish Tanks, how you doing, my friend? Wow, this is still going on. We are going 7 more minutes. Me and the dogs are getting reckless. We got our 1 snow of the season. What are you chewing on? Get out of there. Get out of there. Yep, so we got our first and probably only snow of the season, so we're trying to take advantage. Mary Beth says, I wish the button had a love button like Facebook, because I would hit that for sure. I might start streaming on Facebook. We'll see. We'll see. Not to replace like my Monday stream, but Bob gives bear hugs for Christmas. Simple guy. That is true. But I also like getting bear hugs too for Christmas. If I get one thing for Christmas, I could go for a big bear hug. I wish the button had a love... Oh, I already got that one. Super tired, but I have 5 water changes to do. The story of my life. Love that dang movie. Yeah, Homeward Bound is awesome. Now can you name the actors in the first Homeward Bound? Yeah, it's Shadow, Chance. Was there anyone famous? I mean, the dad was kind of famous, but not really. Bob, you are like my hubby. He doesn't like receiving gifts, just to be with family and friends. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Just dropped in to say Merry Christmas. Thank you, Hunter. Merry Christmas to you too. Kang Lee says, "What's?" I'm not having a Christmas dinner. What else do we got? A stinky snail. Yeah, there's still one sitting here, right here. This is the one he was chewing on last time. I still haven't thrown it out. It's like a memento. I tried to give you a gut punch at AE, and you didn't want it. Not from you. Remember, you're the muscle when we go to Peru, so... Kang Lee, I didn't see you earlier. Merry Christmas. I hope you're having a wonderful day with your family. I'm sure he is, because he has a great family. Sally Field and Chance... Oh, Dawn... Oh, Sally Field was the cat. I forgot about that. You're talking about the voices. You know what? This is some serious science. We need some serious science. Homeward Bound. The Incredible Journey. Let's see. Don Alder, Ed Bernard, Kevin something. Wait, we just want to know who the cats were. Or who the animals were. Robert Hayes. I don't recognize any of these people. What do we got here? What about trivia? I like reading the trivia. One of the rare talking animal movies in which the animal's mouth doesn't move in sync with their lines. Okay. The original, The Incredible Journey, did not feature the animals having voices, but instead relied on narration. That's weird. I actually have never seen the original. The widescreen version of this film was not on DVD. It can only be found on iTunes or rare Laserdisc. Wow. If you want to watch it in widescreen, you got to get Laserdisc. Chance makes 2 references to Arnold Schwarzenegger. He nicknames the mountain lion Arnold Schwarzenkitty. And when they launch into the river, Chance says "Hasta la vista," which Arnold says in Terminator 2. This was one of Don Amici's final movies before his death, the year of the film's release. He voiced Shadow. Oh, the guy that voiced Shadow died when the movie came out. That's sad. Well, that's depressing. What are you chewing on now? Get over here. Bob, send me some of that floating plant for my birthday. Sure, buddy. Email me your address to steenfottaquatics at gmail.com. I'll gladly send some to you for your birthday. Michael J. Fox voiced Chance. How do I not know this? I love Michael J. Fox. Are you gonna make Dwayne carry all your stuff when you go to Peru? No, he's the muscle, as in like he's our bodyguard, not the muscle. And we're gonna carry everything so he can gut punch all the natives and all the drug cartel that try to kidnap us. Okay, well, let's look at what I missed. Michael J. Fox, head muscle maybe. How do you treat high nitrates? Plants and water changes. There's no way to treat it. Okay, let's go down. Susan, hope you're feeling better. Kang Lee, Merry Christmas. A Dog Life, the movie, seen it. A Dog Life, that does sound kind of familiar. Uh-oh, what did I do? Now I've done it. I've got too many windows open. A Dog's Life. Oh, it's a Netflix thing? Or apparently a movie from 1918? Talking about the Netflix or the Netflix movie or the movie from 1918? You see, I'll never complain about an extended Christmas. Oh, you just farted. That is disgusting. Doug is a good name. It's also my name. Dog Life, the movie, seen it. Kang, it's just Doug and I for a bit. Overall, pretty good day. We were decorating the tree late last night. It is a great looking tree. And it actually spins. That's amazing. We just finished up my 135 gallons tank stock. We use pool filter sand and works great. I love the 130. If you have like the standard 135 gallon tank, I love that tank. What do you call a man with a spade? Doug? I don't get it. With a spade? At Gmail, that is correct. What do you think about using bamboo for pleco caves? If you can get it to sink, it should do just fine. Nisi, I'll never complain about it. My daughters said hi and Merry Christmas. Kent, Merry Christmas and hi to your daughters. I do not know their name. I can picture that. Please film it, Bob. Dwayne got a cozy death grip. Crazy cozy. Crazy death grip. Merry Christmas, Bob. Merry Christmas to you too, Turbo Fish. I read the books. My date of birth is 2/8 and I would love a free plant from you. Well, let's not set this precedent. It came out last year and it's great. It makes you cry. I don't want to watch it if it's going to make me cry. A spade is a shovel. Oh, is that like that's the shape of it, right? Bob, are you in any plant auction groups on Facebook? Yeah, I'm in like the quick plant auction, and then there's one that's like a 24-hour auction, and then there's one that's like a 3-day auction. But I don't go on them anymore. They're not as good as they used to be. You finally got some Brocas multiradiatus, 3 of them. Awesome. Bob, you should sub for my birthday. I probably already am. I can almost guarantee it. Priscilla, Doug has all the magics. Found at Home Depot. Thanks, Bob. Their names are Kyra and Carrington. Kyra and Carrington. Hello and Merry Christmas. I hope I pronounced that right. Blame it on the dog. Priscilla dug, spade, shovel, dig, dug. Interesting. Interesting. Oh. Turbo says Merry Christmas, Kyra and Carrington as well. Alright, let me close down all these movie windows I have open now. That's still going. Merry Christmas to you and Puppers. Bob, gotta go. Surrendering TV, love the stream. Thank you, Amy, and Merry Christmas. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate people coming out on Christmas. Would brown Java moss grow back? Probably. I've seen it grow back a few times. I've seen completely dried up Java moss grow back, so nothing would surprise me with that plant. That festive background. Thanks. I spent all day decorating it just for the live stream. What do you think about bamboo for pleco caves? The fishbowl, I've never used it. I would imagine they would float. If you can figure out a way to keep them down, I'm sure they would do just fine because it's just a tube, right? All you need is a tube. Actually, I don't know if they would float. I just imagine they do. Bob, how do you spell those Tanganic and cichlids you have? Some females were holding in your update. Let's see if I can even get close. Paracipra chromis. N-I-G. Penis blue neon. I'm sure that's not spelled right, but if you Google that, you'll get close enough. Mary Beth Mabe says, so with as many people liking the fire, maybe you should consider this video background for the next few weeks. I might change it up a little bit, but we'll have a festive background for sure. Large gates and warning bells. They will sink after a while. My wife bought me mass box for Christmas. Awesome. What's mass box? I don't know what mass box is. Mass box? Are you talking about my aquarium box, maybe? I don't know. Need good plant ideas for a sump. I usually grow my mosses in my sump. It works pretty well. Doesn't need a lot of light. What else do we got here? I think there's two P's in Niagara-Pinus. Nisi bells. Good idea. What are you guys talking about? Newest favorite fish? Still rainbow fish, my friend. Favorite fish? Still rainbow fish. Well, you guys have kind of slowed up a bit, so I think it's time to call it a night. How do I get rid of ammonia in my tap water? It's killing my fish, even though I put Foster and Smith ammonia. If you have ammonia in your water, you need to call your water company, because you should not have ammonia in your water. I would be calling them every single day until they did something about it. Why can't you use empty Tetra food container for a possible Cory cave or hide? I don't know. I'm sure you could. Bob, have you ever watched Cory's video on CO2? My dad bought me the exact same equipment Cory uses. This is my first time messing with CO2. I'm nervous. I'm sure I have, but I don't remember it. It's really not intimidating at all, though. Once you actually get into it and start setting it up, it's real easy. But I don't know what setup you're talking about. If you're talking about pressurized CO2, it's a walk in the park. You don't have to know everything. Priscilla, I know nothing. Bob, I got rainbows because of you. Thanks for the recommendation on the new fish. Well, awesome, Turbo Fish. I hope you enjoy them. Bob, is that your real fireplace? Yep, I decorated this all myself. Priscilla, I used to tell the kids, touchy the tree and Santa isn't coming. Very effective. Joseph says, I have 1 parts per million ammonia in my water. It's gross. Yeah, that's not right. I'm pretty sure that you should never have ammonia in your tap water. Any tips for beginner CO2? Start slow. Slow. Don't overdo it. And if you're talking about pressurized CO2, so you can there's like the hose, like CO2 hose, you know, there's the regular hose that they make for air, there's the hose that they make for CO2. What I actually like doing is going to Home Depot and buying the hose for refrigerators, for like the water. It's the exact same size and it's way stronger. So that's what I use for CO2. Works great. Jamie McDonald says, have a great night. Merry Christmas. Thank you, sir. And Merry Christmas to you too, Jamie. Yep, I gotta go too. Thank you for amazing Christmas live stream. Merry Christmas all and Happy New Year. Yes, that is going to do it for tonight, my friends. A special thanks to Kenny Ortiz, Doug of the North, and ELR for the super chats. I thought there was another one, but it's not showing up here. So if there was another one, I apologize. And a special thanks to everyone that's here tonight. It's been fun, but now we are gonna go play in the snow. Should be here Thursday, 5 p.m. Pacific. I don't think there's anything that's going to stop me from being here, so that stream is still on. Hopefully we'll get Michael from Michael's Fish Room on. That would be fun. But I hope everyone enjoys the rest of their Christmas and the rest of the holidays, really. So have a good night.